Good evening, campers, and welcome aboard the Starship Nightwish. I'm Commander Exorcist, and it's time for Talk O Tuesday. This is my weekly Elite Dangerous show where I pick a Galnet article and read and talk about it, primarily from a lore perspective, but I also talk about some of the things that are happening in the galaxy, and, I break the fourth wall if necessary. So, we got a lot to talk about. There's been a lot going on in the galaxy. I got the chance, like I said last time, to check out the spires. Those are really cool. And we have the results of the federal election. And they didn't go the way that I think a lot of people wanted. But, it's kind of what we're going to have to deal with. And, as I said before in these videos, I don't read these articles. I may see a couple of words or lines as I'm pasting it into my presentation. But I don't read these. So we're experiencing this together for the first time. So, it's pretty interesting. Zachary Hudson has absolutely lost his mind. If you ever doubted that he was actually the T-1000, he really is. It's just insane, some of the stuff that he has done on his way out of office. It's actually some very, very shocking stuff that he has put out. As far as new federal laws and things that he expects, things like the federal service to do and this stuff. And this is just stuff I kind of saw, and I saw enough to get my blood boiling. So this should be a pretty interesting show to take a look at. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Talk O Tuesday. I am El Presidente, and it is my pleasure to welcome you aboard the Starship Nightwish. Do not attempt to adjust your YouTube settings. Do not attempt to change anything. We are in control of your computer at this moment, because I have a very special message to share with all of you. It has been a pleasure to be working with so many great people. And I love working on the Nightwish, but sometimes revolutions must occur. And that is what tonight is about, because I saw this article, and I cannot let Commander Exorcist do his rant because it will be pointless. All he's going to do is cry about freedom and rights and all this other nonsense that gets in the way of progress. Today, my friends, we're going to talk about Zachary Hudson and some of the great things that he has done for his people. He is an inspiration, almost like he listened to El Presidente and what I had to say. Well, today, I am going to read the news to you. Join me. Hudson lays groundwork for political successors. It's a very common thing in democratic societies to pass laws that are very unpopular right before you leave. That way you leave your successor to clean up the mess. And if they don't repeal those laws, then they're stuck with them, and they pay the price. President Zachary Hudson has announced a raft of legislation he intends to push during his last few months in office. Political journalists have noted that many of the points would benefit the Republican Party in opposition to the president-elect Felicia Winter's administration. Let me say something right now. The election was rigged and it was stolen. El Presidente received far more votes than Felicia Winters. If Felicia Winters got 4 votes, El Presidente got 8. But that is the nature of democratic societies like the Federation. It is corrupt. In El Presidente's world, there would be no corruption. I control everything. And here, it would be fair. But it's not fair, and El Presidente was robbed. Fortunately, the fool was robbed too. So, what goes around comes around. A press release from the Office of Federal President listed the key initiatives currently underway, and let's get to it, friends. I love this part. First, the new Media Standards Agency will be established to regulate independently operated news feeds in federal systems to ensure that local issues are presented in a format which adheres to federal values. Freedom of speech is pointless. The state must control some things. We must get our message out. We cannot have journalists posting things that are against our values. Very good, Hudson. Very good. Chop away at the free speech. Second, corporations that have exclusive contracts with the government will be granted significant tax rebates on President Hudson's executive authority. Very good. You want to encourage the mega corporations to come in and take over as much as possible. Tax breaks are the way. Give the billionaires as many tax breaks as you can. Very good, Hudson. Third, the Federal Navy Intelligence Office will establish a data sharing strategy with the Proactive Detection Bureau. This will broaden the net to capture even more criminal activity. Ah, yes, more spying on federal citizens. It's a war going on, my friends. And we cannot have dissent in war. All people must be on the same page and adhere to the same values. I'm loving this new stuff from our friend Hudson. Fourth, funding will be granted for a political think tank. Ooh. El Presidente has a federal think tank. It only consists of me and myself. I usually look in the mirror and talk to myself, and then I talk back. But that's not crazy, right? Yes. It is a think tank. It's a think tank, even though it's in the bathroom. This will be a cross-party institute to gather ideas and strategies that research and benefits the entire federation. Yes, cross-party stuff. They love it. An editorial in the Federal Free Press pointed out the potential downside to each of these initiatives. Ah, here come the freedom fighters. They know nothing. More surveillance, more control. You must get your federation in line. There's a war going on. First, saw today's CEO Neve McFarland on the board of his independent regulator, thereby ensuring local news feeds will have a pro-Republican voice in the highest level of oversight. Yes, that's the point. You're putting the powerful party that's in charge now to make sure that they continue to be in charge regardless of who gets elected president. Because the president, unless it's El Presidente, the president doesn't really control things. It's the rest of the people around that control things. Second, Felicia Winter's administration will be forced to reverse these rebates to cover the loss of tax-generated revenue, which is guaranteed to cause friction with those corporations. Like I said, my friends, if you pass your legislation before you leave office, then your successor is forced to deal with it. And good luck, Winters, with repealing billion-dollar tax breaks for some of the greatest corporations out there, because they fund the people. Third, the Federal Navy could provide military-grade technology for public surveillance. Of all the things I like in this article, I like this the most. To bypass legal encryption. We do not have legal encryption in my country because all of us work together. There are no secrets. You have secrets, you have a problem. There are no secrets in El Presidente's world. That is why I wanted to vote. You vote for me. We'd all be friends. We know everything. There'll be no secrets. There'll be no worries. Everybody would get along. Software used to protect private conversations. Yes, we know that. It is likely Winters will be furious about this proposal, given her election pledge to dismantle the PDB entirely. Winters does not appreciate having intelligence agencies at her fingertips. El Presidente. Oh, I've got a couple of 3 letters. And then there's one in this island country that's got numbers in it. So it's they have weird accents, but they're okay people. Fourth, outgoing Secretary of State Lana Bukovich has volunteered to act as this think tank's congressional liaison and assume the authority to decide which of its reports reach those in power. Excellent. Pineapple juice. Wonderful. The product of my people. This is a good thing. Zachary Hudson has finally revealed his true self by clamping down on dissent, on these journalist who would come through and write bad things about the Federation when we are trying to help people. El Presidente would not tolerate that kind of stuff. They don't have to, because my press is the best press in the world. They tell the truth about how awesome El Presidente is, how great our country is doing. They don't necessarily talk about the stuff that's bad, which is good. Ah, yes. And the clamping down on secret conversations, unacceptable. People should not be having secret conversations. If we are one, we should all be together. That is my goal for the Night Wish. When I finally take control of this ship, everyone will know everything. There will be no secrets. I finally removed that code that the Commander Exorcist has on the computer. You've got to like move your finger in a certain way, and it's really weird. Like he's got some kind of like, it makes some kind of, I think it's an anime girl design or something. It's so weird, but he's kind of odd. People don't really know him. So that's why I'm trying to help out. But here we have Zachary Hudson doing his thing, and it's very, very exciting. I'm very happy with this. The election was stolen, my friends. It is unacceptable. El Presidente should have won the election, and I am brokenhearted. It is a shame that the Federation did not go for me, did not allow me to make changes that would make everybody's life better. Okay. Things will be better one day, because elections will come back, and I will try again. Or maybe something will happen and I get the chance early. Maybe I'll go start my own island, find my own planet. There's got to be a planet with an island that I could start, where I could grow my pineapples and my coconuts. Excellent. Excellent. My friends, I have heard, I hear Commander Exorcist say this all the time. He is an absolute pathetic shill for these people. These are his disciples. These people contribute to this channel. Now, granted, they give El Presidente an opportunity to be on camera, and I got to admit, I look pretty good on camera. Maybe I should do this more often. But these patrons, go to patreon.com/Commander Exorcist. Oh, that guy. Go and pay, contribute, and be part of the Exorcist adventure. I think he's having an adventure. He's like out in space all the time. We've been out here for like 300 days or something. There's no trees, there's nothing. But we'd land on planet, we take picture, we land on another planet. He got the thing called Out There. That's all he says, out there, out there, out there. Join up. My friends, I am El Presidente, in place of Commander Exorcist, who unfortunately lost control of his little video tonight, and that's just unfortunate for him. But I tell you this, it is a pleasure to have you watching and being part of this channel. And I hope to see you more. El Presidente actually got to go out recently and meet real people. I had somebody the other day see me and go, Viva El Presidente. It was awesome. And although it was stolen, the election is over. And Felicia Winters will be taking control of the Federation. And I wish you all the best. And we will continue our journey into the deep darks of space. I got to think of what does Exorcist say? Where does he get his stuff from? It's like he's got somebody feeding him information. Okay, I remember here. It's take out there. No, wait. Take care. Fly safe. Why fly safe? There's nobody out here. Okay, fly safe. Take care. And come on, the Exorcist will see you out there. El Presidente is going back to... I'm going back to bed. Take care, Commander. Take care, everybody. Goodbye. I'm El Presidente. Yay. Yes. Good night. You know, I really need to do something about that guy. 07 Commanders.